Republicans in the Senate are going to try again today to move ahead on a health care bill, and President Trump is making it clear that it's time to repeal Obamacare. Ben Kennedy brings us the story from Washington.
President Trump increased the pressure on Republican senators as they prepare to take on health care again. As he said, it is time for the GOP to finally fulfill their 7-year promise to repeal and replace Obamacare. On Monday, Trump stood with families he called victims of Obamacare, suffering through high premiums and broken promises.
Any senator who votes against starting debate is telling America that you are fine with the Obamacare nightmare, which is what it is.
But even Republican senators weren't clear going into today if they will vote to repeal and replace Obamacare or just repeal it for now and try to come up with a replacement plan later. In a burst of optimism, Senator John McCain, recently diagnosed with brain cancer, announced he'll return to Capitol Hill for roll call. Despite the outcome of today's vote, the White House plans to move ahead with the rest of the president's economic agenda. Tax cuts are set to take center stage, even if the health care bill fails. Is this going to be tax reform or tax cuts?
There's a real debate going on now. There are some proponents of reform, which the country really needs, who would like to go in that direction. There are other proponents who say, let's just cut taxes across the board.
It's been more than 30 years since Congress passed a major tax reform law. Greg Valliere of Horizon Investments sat down with CBN to explain what a new bill could do to improve the tax code. What will tax reform look like as compared to what people are hoping to see?
Well, two big components. One would be significant business tax cuts, going from a 35% top rate to maybe low 20s. The president wants 15. I don't think he's going to get that.
The other major component, it appears the White House has a plan, aiming to focus cuts and taxes for millions of individual Americans.
We'll see rates come down a bit. We'll see a change in the way people deduct. We might see the estate tax end, and we'll probably see the death of the alternative minimum tax.
The administration is reportedly very organized in its push to pass a tax bill and will start pitching tax reform in mid-August, aiming to take shape in the fall and signed into law early next year. Ben Kennedy, CBN News, Washington.